Coach, if you could provide an opening statement as we get started here and how excited your team is to compete this week in the ACC tournament.
Yeah, just really looking forward for the opportunity to play again and compete in what I think is going to be a very competitive ACC tournament.
Thanks, Coach. If you have a questions for Coach Walz, you can use your raise hand function under the React tab. And if you need recording privileges, just message me on in the chat. We'll go to our first question to Alexis Kubik. Go ahead, Alexis.
Oh, sorry, had to unmute. Hey Jeff, obviously yesterday you talked about, just the zone defense and the kind of problems that those are creating for you guys. Now with a little more time to kind of look over everything, what else do you feel like you want to work on heading into the tournament, and where do you feel like you can be or have the biggest strength heading into the tournament?
Well, we've also got to really just get back in the gym and work on making shots. We missed some open shots again, and we're a team that when we've been playing well, it's not like we have to make tough shots. We just got to make open ones, and we have not done that in some critical moments and some big games. So we'll just get back in the gym tomorrow and get up as many shots as we can. Try to make them game speed, um, and get prepared.
Now we'll go over to Megan Hall.
Hey, Coach, this is Megan Hall with USA Today. I wanted to ask you about Taj. I feel like she's probably not getting as much, national attention as she should. Why do you think that is? And would you add anything to the conversation about how more people probably should be paying attention to her?
Well, I just don't think it's Taj. I think it's our entire team. But that's when we do work in women's basketball for the past. I mean, I've been in it for 30 something years. When we get a narrative, we stick with it. We aren't very good at, as stories develop and teams develop, of talking about them. And we're not the only team. We just kind of we're going to beat that dead horse as long as we can. That's just kind of what we do in women's basketball. So it doesn't surprise me. I think we started the season in the 20s and worked our way all the way up to six, and nobody was really talking about us. Taj is, a very good player, works hard, has led our team in assists. She passes the ball well. She's scoring the basketball as well. But it's not just her. Amari Berry's had a fantastic year. She's a kid that I think has a chance to be a sixth player of the year in the league this year. Uh, Aleph has had a breakout year. She went from 4 points and 2 rebounds a game to I think about 10 and 5. So, and then Laura Ziegler as well. So I think what's impacted some of our kids is we don't have the one that's scoring 20 every night. We've got a really balanced group, and it's a team though that, in yesterday's game, we just didn't shoot the ball well, and then we couldn't come up with the big stop when we needed to. And that really impacted us in our Virginia game as well. So, we've got room to improve. There's no question about it. And we're excited about the opportunity to compete on Friday. But I think because we don't have the one that's scoring 20, that's why you're not hearing as much about individual players. But unfortunately, I've just been kind of shocked we haven't heard more about what these players have done here on a national stage.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
We'll go to Deborah Stroman.
Hi, Coach.
Hey, Deborah.
You've been at it for a number of years, and you definitely have a system, you have a framework. But with this particular team, what did you have to alter or change up to make it work for you to be once again competing for championships?
Deborah, we really truly don't have a system here. It's not, I've never been a huge believer. Now, we do have a culture, uh, you know, hard work, being honest, just being a good person. But we adapt every year basketball wise to the personnel that we have. Now, we had a few years where obviously before the portal, where you have players for 4 or 5 years. Now you're just every year you're going to be adding most likely one or two, possibly three new players. So you figure out what you have, and then we're going to then adapt how we play to what our players do well. And for our team this year, and it's not a bad thing, we don't necessarily have a go-to player where it's like, hey, when the shot clock's running out, get it to Dana Evans, get it to Asia Dirk. But we've got a collection of very talented players, and we've just got to get back to just get into a better flow offensively. Because I think defensively we've guarded pretty well. Now our second quarter in our game last night was atrocious, but and we can't have those if you want to keep advancing here in March. But overall, we just need to get back into a better flow, moving the basket, moving without the ball, and passing the ball.
We'll go to Raymond. Go ahead.
Hello, Coach. Raymond Forte, KBS, and amongst the in the ACC, you all have the highest margin of victories. So, going into the tournament, what has been your message to your team defensively?
Well, unfortunately, I think we have the lowest margin of defeat, which is just as bad. I mean, we've lost by I think 3, 2, and 1. So for us, it's we've got to be able to finish games. We have to close them out. In all three of those games, we were leading at some point in our time with 5 minutes or less in the game. Our UVA game, we fought all the way back, take a lead twice in the last minute and a half, and couldn't come up with a stop. So we're really going to look at some film and see some things that we can improve on. And it's not just the last minute and a half, it's where are we giving up easy baskets because we lose focus, we get beat in transition, things that we can control early on in the game, so later in the game it doesn't show itself.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Eric, real quick.
Yeah, Jeff, it's such a final exam kind of game, college basketball, where everybody remembers the postseason. You've done a good job at kind of shaking things up, letting your team get into the postseason with a little different mindset. Do you have anything planned this week, or just keep working and keep going?
Well, we have to get back to work. There's no question about it. But we are going to try and make sure that we're coming down there as loose as we can. We're going to try and have some fun here the next few days of practice. But at the same time, we know there's work in front of us. We're not playing great basketball right now, but we're not playing bad basketball. I mean, that's the thing. Everybody's like, what's wrong? I'm like, guys, we're one possession in 3 games away from being undefeated in this league. But at the same time, we still are 15-3. So we've got to figure it out at the offensive end. I think that's our biggest problem right now is just getting the ball moving, looking to score, looking to be a factor, and not just existing at the offensive end and being a passer.
Thanks, Coach. We look forward to seeing you in Duluth.
Thank you all. Appreciate it.